Good morning, afternoon, evening, or night, and good last day of the year, wherever you are, and whenever it is. I hope you're having a good one. And if you're watching this VOD, you're just as awesome to me. So we had a big, probably the saddest news of the year, one of the saddest news of the year, and right at the last day. Of course, everybody knows by now that our gem is no longer with us. You know, and Betty had a really great full life, and you know, I'm sure there'll be a million speeches about it, and I think we all feel the same about who Betty was and how much influence she had on many generations. And I'm glad that she was an influence in my life. I straight up watched the show. I watched the Golden Girls when I was young, and I watched reruns growing up and in my own apartment. And you know, I remember the days when I would watch this show. And I love those four girls, but like Betty was obviously, you know, it was Betty. No disrespect to the other fine ladies, but Betty was Betty. And she prevailed for all those years. And everybody knew her. Even my like 14-year-old knows exactly who she is, and she was sad, like the way she told me when she told me, and I said, I know, and like, not, she wasn't like sobbing or anything. Obviously, she's just a kid, and she didn't really know her and watch her and everything, but she knew exactly who she was. She knew her name and all that, and that's just goes to show how much Betty has been a part of everybody's life. So, on behalf of me and anybody else in this chat or anybody watching this VOD, thank you for being our friend. So let's get on with it. It is morning. Mitch was just kind of laying here. Love you all. That is a countdown to the New Year's that's on screen. Now, am I still going to be streaming by that time? I don't know. We'll see. But, you know, like I said yesterday, my wife and I, we don't like celebrating it. And I mean, we'll give ourselves the kiss, the traditional kiss on New Year's, you know, but like, you know, we don't care about parties and stuff like that. We're both so on the same wavelength, and I think it's one of the reasons why I love her so much. It's like we just agree on so many things, and that's one of them. We just never really cared for New Year's parties, man. Just never a thing for us. And so yeah, we're not really celebrating it. I mean, she's watching her end of the year shows. There's stuff playing right now. I told her, do you want me to like not stream tonight? Because I'm cool with that, you know. And you know, if you just want to hang out tonight, and she's like, no, God, no, just go stream. She's like, I want to watch these. And it's like, I know you don't really like these shows. It's like a Quebec show, and I'm just, you know, I live in Quebec, but I don't love Quebec, you know. Not as much as people would think. Can't really see the sunrise from here, so Mitch will have to content to wait for the first rays of the day once they hit. I'm gonna wait around here because I know I went to bed with some people, but I don't want to. Oh, that sounds bad. I went to bed in this trailer, and there were some other people inside of the trailer, not right next to me. We weren't all like sleeping together. That's not what I meant. And some of them might come on, so I'm still sick. I mean, I could still take this shit, but I think I need like charcoal tabs or something, or I don't know. I might have Kuru, I might have a bug. No idea. One thing's for sure, though, I'm not eating any strangers' like freaking offerings of meat. Yeah, sun is rising. Right over there. I'm gonna try to go up the rocks. I'm kind of scared. There might be some wolves. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna leave a note. That says where I'm at. I'm just going to go watch the sunrise a little bit. There we go. What? Did I grab the... What happened? Wait, okay. Thought I grabbed it. So, by the way, how's everybody? Love you all as well. Mercenaries, great to see you. Doodles, always a pleasure. Red Apple, what's up? And Bush, great to see you guys. Aw, Mercenary. You know what? We hug. If you got a mic, hug your mic. There we go. I'm hugging you, man. See? I'm giving you a hug, man. There we go. I mean, it counts, right? If I just imagine that I gave you a hug. I'd give everybody a hug. Let's all give each other a hug, you know? Everybody together. It's just a big hugging party. Alright, let's... Right... Okay. Let's get the cane out. But yes, Kuru, I think maybe some I don't know, man. I kind of caught it really like I hadn't eaten for hours and hours of game time, and I had just like I logged on, I didn't eat anything, but then I crashed, so it resets like your character stats, right? So well, a lot of your like sort of stats and shit. But anyway, oh, I don't know. Well, yeah, I think I could make it. I thought it was all rock, but never mind. There's ways for me to use my cane here and help me. Yeah, Mitch didn't freeze. But yeah, I didn't eat anything. Everything was fine, and then I got sick when I started picking up food out of my fridge. Like, I didn't eat anything. I was picking out food to come over for this trip. Alright, this is gonna be way too difficult. Now, I'm not in pain. It's just that I need this to take a long time, and it needs to look like I'm struggling to do it, because I should be struggling to do this. I'm trying to stick on these grayer patches. Well, of course, man. It's so much better having good intentions than bad, for sure. Hey, Volp, I'm doing fantastic. Thank you for asking. How about you? How is it exhausting? Are you already there? Gosh, 2021 was definitely a struggle enough. You telling me we're not done? Alright. And this big hill. Sorry, guys. It's just, you know, I can't just run up this thing. Not as Mitch. You guys remember the good old days on DayZ where you had to literally just walk up a hill? It wouldn't let you even jog or anything? I'm surprised it still lets you run, but... Mitch struggled to go see the sunrise. Okay, we're gonna go down to Hurt. And there she is. So I still got some ways to go. We're just here, man. I gotta go all the way here. I love that we usually always have like this little moment together. We just watch the sunrise with Mitch in silence. I'm kind of just chilling here just like he would.
Town. No maid I've seen like the sweet Colleen that I met in the county down.
And a happy new year to you too, Cooper. Mine's in 3 hours, 58 minutes, and 33 seconds. I could do this. I know I can. I kind of want to do. I was thinking of that. I was like, should I just like sit down and just kind of slide down? But then I was looking at those rocks and I was like, God, that's gotta hurt, man. If I just like make it all the way down to those rocks. So Mitch was like, you know what? Yeah, I'm just gonna content myself. But he is like in my mind. I know I'm not emoting this, and I should probably make this more clear. I am leaning more backwards, obviously. In the event of if I do slip and fall, I wish to be on my butt when it happens, kind of thing, you know? But that's straight up what I thought about Volp. Just sliding down, but I was scared of like the trees and that would have been messy. Alright, we're down. Oh god, that would have hurt, man. Could you imagine sliding down? Taff! Your fucking ass bone is just like straight up getting hit by rocks. That's happened to me, fun fact. Well, not a rock, but I was sliding when I was like, I don't know, 13 or something like that. Not even. I was like a teen. Yeah, I was a teen. I got to be 13 at least because I was smoking weed and I was with a few weed buddies. And we went like there was a hill, like not a super high hill, but it was a good enough hill, and it was like behind a store, near a store, anyways, like a 24-hour convenience store, and we always hung there. And we decided to slide, but we had this baby, you know, like you pull those, you know, it has like a spot for the baby to put like their feet at the end. It's like a plastic one-piece kind of thing. And you could just push it, or I mean, more so pull it with a rope or something. It's made for toddlers, basically. And we had a white one. And so, for some reason, we took that to go slide. And it was kind of fun up until the moment where I was sliding down the hill. And there was a piece of, like, of ice, I guess. I don't know, like a pretty significant lump of ice. So the sled kept going, but I didn't. I kind of like, see, it halted me, and then the sled just kind of kept going, but like it kept me in place because it was so small, that thing, right? So it was easy to just like fall right off. But I went from behind, and then I landed on that piece of ice right on my tailbone, and somehow I didn't break it, but I was in extreme pain for like an hour. I remember it was pretty intense, like to the point where I was like, okay, I think I gotta go see a doctor. Like I'm gonna go see my mom and everything. And it was rough, man. That shit hurt. So your tailbone is no joke. It's like the bottom of your spine, basically. That could have been so bad for me. And heck, it might explain some of the back problems that I have today. It could be possible, I guess, but that's just according to Google, and we know what that shit's like. It's give or take, you know? So yeah, anyway, that happened to me. So I see the realities of that when sliding now. Like I'm always looking at, like I never go, ever since that moment, even with my kids, I never went sliding without like really checking and making sure the path doesn't have any kind of ice obstruction or rock or something like that, because it hurts. It hurts really bad. Like seriously, it was probably one of my biggest pains in my life. And it was that's why I thought I broke it. I just kind of stayed there, and I told my buddies no. Like, we were high, first of all. We were pretty fucking high. We had smoked weed and everything, and I told my buddies no, like, to not do anything. Like, I'm sure it's going to pass, and sure, it did pass, but it took like a solid hour of good pain. Like, it was pretty bad. Like, I was not enjoying my evening at all. And I remember because we somehow got me to walk. The fact that I knew I could walk, I knew I was fine. So that was good enough for me. But, like, they had to help me because it was hard. Like, it hurt so much. So we went behind the store, and that was, like, our smoke spot. It's kind of odd to explain how everything was made, but, like, it's not easy to see us there. So we just kind of hung there for a little bit more. And it was, cold and everything, because, and you're not moving. And when you're not moving in the cold, it's cold. It's even more cold. The fact that you move at least creates your blood circulation and therefore some heat. But when you're not moving, you get even more cold. Oh, I'm gonna grab that letter now that I left. I don't know if these guys are here, but I'm gonna be leaving pretty damn soon, so they'll know how to find me either way. I'm gonna have to leave another letter. Let's see here. Just make sure. So I could have cracked it too because your tailbone doesn't have any dangerous and concerning nerves. Oh, yeah. Probably. Well, I had enough nerves to make me feel the pain and agony. That's about it. But, like, it felt like it had broken or something. Like, because it hurt. It hurt a lot. And I never really got that checked. And it's been, like, I don't know. I was at least 13 years old. I'm 37 now, so I can't math. But that's how long ago. It's been a long time. And, I got some back pains, but they feel like the same kind of back pains every other 30-plus-year-old friend I have has. Like, it's pretty descriptive of the same issues. But I always kind of thought it was because of that. I was like, man, I can't be, like, in my 30s already with some, like, back pains, man. Like, seriously, my back just, like, locks up sometimes. Like, it's bad. Sometimes I'll stretch and I'll get some back locks, like at the top or some shit. Like some muscles get pulled or whatever. I don't fucking know. I hate that shit. But I get the back locks, like the actual locking of the back. That does happen to me every now and again, depending on what I'm lifting or how I'm lifting it. If I'm not thinking straight. Lift with your legs. But yeah, it sounds good, Bush. Thanks for coming around, man. Happy New Year in case. Joe, Happy New Year. I got another 3 hours and 49 minutes to go. 48 soon. And yes, we're going to have Betty White at the bottom of my my screen for this stream in honor of the great lady. See, I never went up this mountain. I never, ever went up this mountain. I've been wanting to do that for a long time, so And when I say never, I mean out of character, in character. I just never went up there. Fucking even in the builder, I never even went there. So I have no idea. But I know there's disappearing rocks like this. And yeah. I've heard of the infamous disappearing rocks. Pelvic displacement and degenerative disc disease, so I'm always on the fuck my back wagon. Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, I could imagine. Gosh, this is pretty right. I gotta get a good shot with the rays, but I want to zoom in because when you zoom in, it focuses all of the shot. That's nice. Sounds good, Joe. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's going to be quiet on the server and a little more quiet tonight on stream, and that's okay. Whoever can join me, though, is more than welcome, and if you're able to be here at whatever time for whatever amount of time, it's okay. It's New Year's Eve, you know? Just like our little private party. Or when you're taking a break from your party, come to this party. I'm that guy. It's gonna chill, and I need to continue my journey with Mitch. And if I hear wolves, I'm probably gonna combat log. Unless there's like something near me, probably gonna have to combat log, man. There's no way. I'm not gonna perm to wolves all alone here. Also, I don't want to perm to wolves. I'd get injured though. Like, I would definitely get injured if they would have gotten me or something like that. I'd definitely play injured. It's couch party, which is couch. And yeah, the reason I combat, it's just I don't have a, if I'm not gonna perm to it, I don't have a gun either. So there's just no way I'd fight more than like, I mean, I don't know, man. On public, I remember fucking around in the early days, and I've taken out 3 wolves with my axe. I mean, they'd done some considerable damage on me, but I was still able to take out some wolves with my axe. I remember doing that, so it's not impossible, but they move so damn fast, and you almost have to get the hit every single time. Holy shit, that rock looks like it could just like crumble and fall anytime. Like just crack and then just fall. It's pretty cool pride rock though. It's gotta be in the town, right? It's gotta be in Waldoboro. Waldoboro is not too far from me right now, yeah. And it's like behind me, I'm going there. Those shots are definitely in Waldoboro. And look at that, we gotta go all here. I'm straight up trekking this. I said I would, I'm fucking doing it. I'm sorry if it's not great content, but I'm still happy to have you here. And who knows, man, yesterday's, like, the part 1 was pretty, there's a lot of things that were happening. And others might log in and join me. Everybody can catch up to me so damn easily, and they know exactly what path I'm taking, the only one. So they just need to run for like a minute and they'll catch up to me almost anywhere. That's why I left a note, so they know. To the top, baby! I think somebody's like clearing some infected in town or something. I think that's what's going on. That's east. Jesus. Well, it's the same gun, so definitely the same person. This is nice. We'll just have to wait and see, don't we? Let's hope we make it up at the top before the countdown ends. It's a long trip. Oh my god. Oh god. Well, it was beautiful, and then that had to happen. Mitch sees the beautiful and everything now. It's like, he looks really beautiful up there with the sunrise. At least he gets to watch it every day. I don't fucking know. Something like that. How do you make that fucking happy, you know? You know how challenging it is for me to do that shit sometimes? Trying to turn a really bad situation into something that's supposed to be positive is fucking hard, man. I don't know all the time the answers. I'm just, you know, I'm just a 37-year-old guy, you know, with my own living experiences. Most of everything I say is Mitch, I figure comes from my own knowledge, but at the same time, you know, not everything Mitch says is stuff that I would say. I figure like, oh, like some old guy would say this, you know? Yeah, exactly. Everybody's dying around Mitch. Like, I mean, this is one of the reasons why he's doing this right now. So. God. Please kill whatever it is you're trying to kill already. It just, in my opinion, is some, like, you know, rooftop clearing. When you're just kind of chilling on a roof or whatever and killing anything that's coming around. Alright. So now if there's wolves around, which scares the shit out of me, I know I have a way to climb up there. Might survive for a bit. I mean, if I'm able to get away from wolves, I'm not going to combat log on them. Like, that means I'd stay in that thing until maybe somebody comes to rescue me. Or I'm just doomed to stay in there until the wolves go away. I'm gonna go check in there, though, just in case. I love that there are these things across, though. Like, you get some trailers to kind of relax in. Yeah, actually, you're right. Yeah, 60 minutes. I'd be stuck in here for not even, now 40 minutes at this point. See, this is going to get a little harder to climb. Which makes our trip a lot slower, but I even forgot to do it in the incline over there, so I'm supposed to be doing this at every kind of incline. Hey, likewise. Who were you playing, Sonova again? You think? I just started going, man. I mean, you're fine. I give you full permission if you'd like to get on. You were with me last night. There is a note there, and if you were to just jog to me, you'd probably get to me in like a minute and a half. I'm really not far in the trail. Oh, you're Sunny. There you go. Oh, guys, that's Sunny, aka Mason. Yeah, I think I'm still in the fucking curve. Like, this is where we were last night, or somewhere around here. And it might even be around here. I forget. It's somewhere in this area right here. And then I just started going, and I'm like now around this curve, and I'm still so far away. But yeah, I mean, if your character wakes up there, he'll see a note, and it'll be up to you to decide. See, most people just climb that shit. Because you can. Because, like, game mechanics say you can. But I just... Even with my other characters, I wouldn't be just climbing up there. Because it's possible. You can definitely climb that. It just feels, like, really dangerous. Can't climb that, though. That's way too... But, like, over there and stuff, like, it just... I don't know. It would feel too dangerous to me. So I probably would try to go around. Because, you know, it's about the journey, too, you know? This incline is pretty fucking bad. Alright, let's see if Mitch needs a break. We're gonna roll a D10. The highest number.
The shit out of you.
Hey! Shaliker, what's up? Thank you so much. I'm gonna roll a D10, and the highest number means I need a break. Oh, looks like Mitch is powering through this incline here, since we're reaching the top of the incline. Going a little bit faster. There we go. We finally get a break here. Oops, I'm not going to start sitting down now. There we go. Oh, that's going to feel good a little bit. Going downhill a little. I need juicy lore stuff. At least not right now. Oh my god, what gun is that? What gun is shooting? I don't know shit about gun sounds and stuff. I can't tell the difference, man. Guns are just guns to me. Oh, this is a welcome path. Oh, why did it jump? What the fuck? I guess I hit the space bar while I was doing that. Jeez. Oh, there we go. Ignore that jump. Not supposed to be jumping. Mitch hasn't jumped since, like, 2004. No, I'm kidding. He must have jumped at some point. Like, little jumps and stuff. Kind of is a factor in his knees going bad as well, you know? There's a lot of hopping and jumping and trying to catch a train, a moving train. He's done that a lot of times before. Yeah, what's up, Chop? You played this... I think somebody got tired of hearing the other guy shooting all the time, and it just responded. I think that's what just happened there. I played on Descent when, says Shaliker, I played on Descent when it first dropped for a couple days, and it wasn't my cup of tea, though it has a high pop, so others obviously enjoy it. What's it like these days? I mean, for me, it's great. I've been having a great time and great stories and everything, but it really depends what it is that you're looking for. If you're looking to get invested into lore stuff, there's definitely a lot of that going around, and it's a lot more active than what I'm used to, so there's a lot of lore stuff. And as for just general art, it's been pretty quiet this week because the frickin' holidays, you know, everybody's out for Christmas or New Year's or all that stuff, but other than that, it's been pretty damn good. Somebody got really tired of the shooting. I mean, it was a little annoying. It's like a really loud gun that just keeps going off every now and again, and it's so loud that it really gets a huge vicinity. I mean, I'm hearing that shit from here really clear, like it feels like it's almost next to me, and the person who's shooting that is probably around here in this area. But yeah, it's pretty prominent. No, I wouldn't say there's a ton of hostile RP now. I think the balance is pretty darn good. There are some people who are still going to try to rob and stuff. Like, in fact, that happened yesterday. 2 people tried to rob a person that was about to come over to help me come up here. And that person killed those 2 guys. And they actually permed. Hats off to them. They permed to their, you know, actions, and that's pretty damn cool. So yeah, as for, is there like a big faction of bad guys or something? I don't think so, not really. Like, there's a few things, there's people that, you know, we will all often hear the cannibals, stuff like that, you know, or just a few little hostile groups like that try to do some hostile stuff on their own terms and time, and just, I don't think it's like that frequent and all the time. So it feels the balance is pretty good between, you know, bad guys and good guys kind of thing. Generalizing here. Yeah, well, the good thing about the staff here is that they hate hands RP, so if you can provide any kind of proof, like if you can record or save the last like few minutes of your gameplay, you know, stuff like that. There's many options nowadays. If you're able to prove that or show it so we can actually like look at it, and we'll determine if the quality of RP was not good, and those people will get a talking to, a warning, or a strike, or a ban, depending on the, you know, severity and how many of those they've had prior, you know. But yeah, if you were here in the beginning, I'd like to say that a lot has changed since the beginning, and for the best. Like, all the little nicks and knacks and cracks that needed to be fixed for the most part is there. There's nothing perfect, though. I've yet to find the perfect community ever in anything. I think you know this as much as me. I mean, you know, it's just hard to find the perfect place. It just comes down to what is it that you're more into. What is it that you're looking for? And it could be just a time factor thing. Like, it just happens to be like around this time you feel like you want something more like this, or something more like another server. Really depends. Right now, this time, you know, I'm having a great time. Even when I'm alone. Yeah, we had a great RP, like, if you want, Shaliker, you could go check, like, my last VOD from last night, and as soon as it turns dark, you know how you could skim over and you can kind of see, like, a thumbnail of, like, what's happening? As soon as you start seeing it turn dark, like, as soon as it went dark, it was a really nice hostile interaction. It was really fucking good. Nobody raised any guns, but it was clear there was hostility. It was really thick hostilities. And something could have definitely went down really bad. And I think because, I was there, everyone kind of just like backed off just because it was just like this old man. Nobody, not even them that we ran into or ran into us or us wanted to do anything, because like it's not the time, it's not the place, and it was a really good, see, that's how you stretch hostilities, man. That's just how you do it. You don't have to fucking like everybody's like, let's go be hostile, and you have to be like right away raising a gun or something. Man, it's so much more satisfying when you stretch shit out. Like, I love doing that. I when I'm playing anything bad, I like stretching it out a lot more, having a lot of valid reason for things or building on that hostility. It's really rewarding. Doesn't help that you have COVID right now. Yeah. No, I get that. And drama. Look, I've been RPing for 10 years on so many RP platforms, different games and communities. There's not a place that I've ever found that there wasn't any drama. But I just learned to shut that shit out of my life, and when drama happens, like I never get salty. If somebody robs me, I'm not going to get salty over it. Unless they just blatantly, like, shut up. Just sit me down and just, like, start taking my shit or something. And then maybe kill me. Even if they don't kill me. Like, it's shitty. They didn't even want to interact or anything. You know what I mean? Like, that kind of shitty stuff. No, I mean, they're going to give me some decent stuff. Make me feel a bit of fear and whatever of what they're doing. I don't roll my eyes at somebody who's fucking playing hostile, man. That's what they're doing. It's part of their RP experience, and I praise anybody who does anything, man. Anybody who goes out of their way to try anything, I think is a great thing. So but like there's just so much talking about in-game drama, talking about OC drama between the servers, the server dramas, fucking people comparing and shit. Just fucking play whatever you fucking want. Nobody needs to create shit over that. Like, some people like tomatoes and some people don't. You know what I mean? Like, if that server has tomatoes for you, then don't play there and don't compare it and don't try to push shit or create drama or issues. There's just no point. Like, I believe that it's healthy to have quite an array of choice for roleplay servers because there's a bunch of different roleplay. Everybody likes different things. Some people like more like supernatural-ish kind of touch to it. Some people like more realistic touch to it. Some people like, more loose RP and fun. Some people love like hardcore, serious, realistic RP. There's all sorts of RP styles, and every server caters to those different kinds of styles. And I think it's great to have multiple options, but when people just like, the whole, like, guys, if you get banned or something, or you get salty after, like, a server owner or something like that because things didn't go your way, and maybe rightfully so, you're salty, maybe not, don't go fucking opening a server, right? Like, don't open a server over salt. It's not going to work out. It's not going to last more than a year or 6 months at most. I'm thinking this is just my experience though. It doesn't mean guaranteed. Maybe your server will work, but from my experience, salt servers, that's what I call them. Those are servers that are built off of salt, off of like hate from another server. And it's like, what, we'll do it better. It's like, no, go fucking look for another server that is already doing what you want. How about that? Because the thing is like, it's good to have a variety of servers, but it's not good to oversaturate the fucking market. And DayZ's like market is already pretty fucking difficult and very niche, that it's not hard to oversaturate the market. And and then you have people just jumping wagons and stuff because one thing didn't go right. And you know what? 90% chance that whatever server you're going to go to next is going to do the same thing to you, or they're going to do something else that's going to offend you or piss you off, and then you're going to leave to the next server or come back to the other one. I don't fucking know. Just play the fucking game. Just RP. Why can't people do that? Like, why can't just people fucking do like me, man? Just don't care, all right? Just log in the game with your character and go play. And if something's pissing you off in real life because you're playing, then stop. Stop playing. Don't go on the Discord. Don't start saying shit. Don't start trying to be this dick who's got a point to make. Just shut up, play the fucking game, or get out. I mean, why is everybody so salty about everything? We don't have time for that shit. There's so much other things to do in life than to salt over pixels and stuff that happens in a video game. You know, even if it pisses you off, I mean, is it really worth losing your breath over, though? Is it worth, like, the stress of owning and operating a whole server, too, for those who go that route? Like, I'm gonna just make my own server? Like, I don't know, man. I haven't owned a DayZ server, but I certainly staffed for some, and I've staffed for other communities and games, and, you know, one thing I've learned from the owners of anything, I only own one community, and it's Real RP for Project Zomboid. You know, it's nothing, it's not stuff that you got to make sure you really want to do that, and you got to make sure you have time to devote to it. You know, and all that. And you got to make sure that you keep away that same crap that caused that shit for you to make a server in the first place. You got to make sure that shit doesn't happen on your side. And you know what? I'm sorry to announce, but, like, there's probably a, like, 75% chance that shit's going to happen with you, too. That's like people saying, like, I'm not going to stream on Twitch anymore. I'm going to YouTube, or I'm going to this new platform, Mixer, you know, and shit like that. Look, man, it's going to happen there, too. See, that's the thing. The more another platform becomes more popular for, like, streaming, what do you think's going to happen? Why do people think that Twitch is solely the cause of every problem with the platform? It's not. You know, it's its community, and it's also the ads and the fucking shareholders and all those people. You know, there's shareholders for all the other platforms too, and if they become really popular, there are going to be more shareholders, and there's going to be more, like, people at that table taking decisions of what's best for you and your streams. No, they don't talk about what's best for you and your streams. They talk about what's best for them and their bank account. And so that's what it is, man. You know, people have to just take the hit. Why do we live in a society where everybody just gets mad so easily? Oh my God, man. So that was my rant of the year, I guess. Stop being mad. Play the game. And if it's making you too mad and you can't stop being mad, stop playing the game. Take a break. Don't go on forums. Don't go on Discord. And don't go fucking bitching and whining and trying to prove a point. You have nothing to prove. Okay? Nobody does. Okay? Everybody's in here for one thing, and they're supposed to be role-playing, but that's not what I see all the time. I see a lot of people, like, you know, just being mad. And that's sad. I just wish everybody just enjoyed the game for what it was. I'm in here walking with my character. That's my game tonight. Maybe some of the guys that were with me are going to join me and catch up to me. Maybe not. Maybe I'm going to be alone this whole night. Doesn't fucking matter. I'm just playing the game because that's what I enjoy. I'm playing a dude who's walking through the mountains. I'm having a blast. Yeah, eat a Snickers. That's right. Am I going to stream till 12? I don't know. Maybe. Most likely. I love counting down New Year's with you guys. I've done it for years in a row now. I don't know, at least 4 years in a row. Yeah, no, me either. But anybody who's on the East Coast, 3 hours and 18 minutes left. 18. There we go. Or 19 minutes. Sorry. Yeah, that's 59 seconds. Anyways. All right, D10. See if Mitch needs a break. Oh, fuck. Mitch needs a break. That's a 10. Yeah, it's a little short wall. That's the reason why I called it a rock wall is because that's like the it's like the code name in the editor. So it's technically a wall, but it's short enough for you to sit like right here. Would be perfect for Mitch. Just kind of sit on that like middle spot right there, sort of squeeze his cheeks right in there. So where are we at now? That's not too bad, man. We started down here, and then we went all the way here, and we've been walking for just about an hour now. This is how long an hour took me. Real life, man, guys. That's what it'd be like, though. You'd be walking. But obviously, the stream had started and stuff, so you got to knock off at least like about 10 minutes. I'd say maybe 45, 50 minutes that we've been walking, so... Still, we still did pretty good. I'm just hoping I can make it there before nightfall because I want to see the sunrise in the morning. So I really want to keep going. But Mitch is going to have to take. That was a 10, so he's going to take at least 5 minutes off, at least. At least. Yeah, mainly farmland where you're at. Yeah, we got a lot of that here too, where I'm at. I'm not in a city or anything. I live in a small town. About 2,000, maybe 2,500 now. I mean, not everybody's in the central area. Everybody's living on farms or roads, like long stretches of roads.
Stop I make, I see my old friend.
Yeah, I think in our village we have about close to 1,000. The rest are all like in the stretches and outskirts and stuff.
Maybe tomorrow my whole world will settle down, but it ain't tomorrow. So I
Yo, thanks, Sniper.
I'm down a road that never seems to end, full of track lines and rails and lies around each bend. So
To be honest, this is a perfect time for me to smoke a little joint and relax, but we already got to get up in like 3 minutes.
Grab your hat, you know I live like that kind of hobo style.
Thank you for being a friend.
I'll wanna settle down.
Yo, Potens Draco. I hope I said that right. I'm so sorry if I didn't. Sorry about that, but thank you for being a friend.
My own world waiting to unfold. In a Ziploc bag where I can drag out this worn down soul.
You guess it's correct, though? 3,500 is not that much of people. Yeah, it's pretty small.
I must be almost there. Already paid my fare with
Oh man, it's really, really kind of you, Sniper.
and maybe tomorrow my God will help me settle down.
Yo, TK, how you doing?
Tomorrow, so I guess I'll keep moving on.
Now, is that second part of your name? Is it Lud? Like it just reads in French. I'm French, right? I always say for funnies, I say I'm French by default. And but I do speak English and understand it, obviously, and but I speak French every day. That's my day to day, and I only speak, English when I'm pretty much streaming or role playing. That's it. That's the only times I really do that. But it looks like a French word to me because OU is ou, and yeah, lud. That's how I'm reading it. Happy New Year. How you doing, Izzy? Lud? Yeah, nice, man. All right. Hell yeah. Well, welcome to the channel, man. Glad to have you here, TK. I'm still going to call you TK because I kind of like that. I like saying TK. I don't know why. Did you guys notice when I got a follow, it was the thank you for being a friend from the theme song of the Golden Girls. And yeah, today we're honoring not only the new year coming, but we're also honoring the great and late Betty White. And if you throw a party, that was the guy that you hit on the head with a shovel one time and fell off a tower and somehow survived. What? Izzy, did you do that? You hit a guy in the head with a freaking shovel? Really? Oh, I loved Betty White, man. She's just such a freaking perfect person, almost. Like, I always thought she would, like, the queen, just outlive us. You know what I mean? She's just one of those people where, like, you know what? She's meant to be immortal. I mean, she was playing a golden girl, like, back in the day, and it's like, that was so far away. That was like 85 when they debuted, you know that? That was like a year after I was born is when Betty White became like a household name, basically. And so I've known her all my life. My mom used to love watching that show, and consequently I watched it too and loved it. It's really a great show. It really is. It probably is hard for people to get into nowadays if they've never watched it, but if you've watched it before, I highly recommend try to find it and watch it again. And heck, I think I'm gonna try to find it and see if it's not streaming on something, or I'd love to watch the Golden Girls again. I haven't watched them since, like, jeez, I remember watching all of it on reruns after every single day I would watch it. It was like part of the routine of shit I was watching. Back in my, like, first or second apartment, somewhere around there. I was pretty young, though. And, yeah. I just loved it. I love that show. And Betty White has literally became a household name and known even to younger generations today. And I think that's really fucking awesome that a lot of people know who Betty White is. And she was amazing, and her smile is worth so much. And that's why I picked that picture to honor her, because I thought that was a beautiful picture of her, and it represented her exactly as we know her, and just this very happy woman. And yeah, it's Betty's like Mitch's spirit animal, I'm telling you. Sometimes I think the same thing, Shalliker. I think the same thing. It's like she just tried to spite Charles, man. You know what? I'm not going till you go. You go first. Oh my goodness. Long live the queen, though, huh? I changed my avatar picture to Betty White on Twitter for the week. I'm gonna keep that. I want to be reminded of her all week, and every time I see her, I always think of happy thoughts, and she's such a happy person, and so I picked one of her earlier year pictures. I think around like the 30s or 40s or something like that. I don't know. I think it was the 40s that I got the picture from, and yeah, she was a gorgeous woman, a gorgeous woman. But she was just so nice. Everybody loved her. Nobody hated Betty White at all. Like, nobody. I think even sociopaths probably loved her. That's Betty White for you. She was just an amazing person, that's all. You know, I wouldn't be opposed to saying, you know, maybe we're done with the whole royalty. We're not in the medieval times anymore. Why do we still have, like, kings? You know, stuff is ran by prime ministers and presidents, you know. That's good enough. I don't understand why we still have it.
Thank you for being a friend.
Yeet Master, thank you. How you doing? So you're the master of yeeting, I see. We have the Grand Master here. If you guys ever yeeted anything, you got nothing on Yeet Master. 69,420, yeah. I like that too. I love that. That's fucking great, dude. You got a great name. I feel like playing this song because it's a nice song. Absolutely, TK. 100% agree. Legally speaking, couldn't Queen Elizabeth go into Parliament or whatever the UK has and take their staff thing that gives them power? I don't know. Maybe? I have no idea what the Queen can actually do. TK, I really appreciate the follow there. Thank you for being a friend as well. Well, I mean, you know, the royal family exists because of, like, you know, they were there in the olden days. In, like, medieval times, I suppose. I guess they were there from really far back in the times of kings and queens. And just, like, they survived it. I don't know how, but their kingdom survived. It just survived. And up to today. I don't know. I'd be all in with, like, you know, once the queen is gone, maybe it's time we just not have a royalty anymore, like royal family. I don't know. Some Betty White. Well, yeah, I mean, I could. Isn't that, like, kind of copyright, though? Also, I am kind of walking, but hey, you know, the stream is not over. We're still here for at least 3 hours, so it's not a bad idea, Izzy. I might actually throw in some Betty White, you know, nice moments later. But I do have to guide myself and walk here, and I can't really watch videos at the same time, and just wanted to chat right now. But yes, I'd love to play some Betty White moments later. Hell yeah. Some of her funniest moments and stuff. That'd be so awesome. There's like a hole there or something. I'm gonna go towards there. I want to see that. No, I'm yeah. Luckily, Mitch always walks really slow, so I got that advantage, you know. I should be okay. But I want to go see that. We got 5 minutes till the restart anyway, and you know, what's a little going off path for a moment going to do? Oh, if somebody is following me, though, they are trying to catch up to me from the gang from yesterday. Like, they might not see me, and then they'll keep going straight. But they'd eventually come back on their feet, you know, and I can't really leap that, so I'm just gonna go here. Alright. Wow. Look at that. Isn't that great? It's just water. Maybe there's a cave over there or something. This place is impressive. I'm telling you, Deer Isle's got some pretty impressive spots. But yeah, I just wanted to confirm that there was something like right here. And that's like right in this circle of rocks. Alright, yeah. There's definitely probably something here, I don't know. Why the fuck would somebody change their name from Kenny to Eric? Kenny Church just rolls off the tongue so much better than like Eric Church. I don't know. Is that just me? This feels weird. Zoner! How you doing? Thank you for being a friend. I love that that's my new follower notification sound for today. I'm doing great. Thank you for asking. Glad you're well. American country singer. He's 44 years old. Yeah, I don't know who that is. I don't mind country music. Like, I'll listen to it. I think country music can be really beautiful, you know, but it's very repetitive, unfortunately. Like a lot of different styles of music. It just falls into there. But I do enjoy country music. But, like, I don't go out and buy some albums, you know what I mean? So if it's playing, I'll enjoy listening, you know? My wife, though, she really loves Blake Shelton, so she's really into that. She likes country-ish. It depends who, again. Like, she's sort of picky on the country artists. I miss some good old Dolly Parton, man. Working 9 to 5. I'm trying to make a living. That's some good shit back then. Loretta Lynn and all that. Like, that's the stuff I grew up on because my mom was a huge, huge country fan. So we listened to a lot of that. And she was also like a Celine Dion fan, so I listened to a lot of Celine Dion growing up. The songs still play in my head sometimes. Whispers in the morning of a lover sleeping tight. I mean, her music was kind of good at the day, back in the day. Now that I like listen to it now, I used to think it was dumb back then because I was a kid and I was like, that's not music. That's like old people music. It still kind of is old people music, sort of, I guess. But she had some pretty good tunes, and you gotta admit, man, her songs are catchy. I'm not really like a fan of Celine. I am still very proud to have met the woman at least once in my life, and lucky, I gotta say. And I was able to see, like, she is so easy to connect with anybody. Like, she would always hold, like, apparently that's what I'd heard, like, she would hold like these after show things where like fans could literally come up to her, and these fans would pay I guess like a different ticket or whatever, and she didn't like that. And I remember her expressing that when I was in the back with all those people. And you know, and she says, you know, I'm still against the fact that you had to pay to see me like this, but I do understand there needs to be control. And she explains it, and then she makes so much sense out of it. Like, okay, I get it. All right, people got to pay for it, and it's not just about making money, but it's about control. But then she sits with all these people, and just like she talks for like 3 hours. Like, I was in there. I didn't listen to everything. At some point, I had to go, and I had to do some other things. But she sits there for like 3 hours talking with those fans, and she's having a blast doing it. Like, you can tell it's not even fake. She is enjoying her time. That woman is genuinely connected with her audience, and that makes her a freaking great artist for that. Although her music, like I said, I'm not a fan of her nasally kind of tone and stuff, so not really my forte of music, but I had to listen to it all my life. Like a huge chunk of my life, I'll tell you. My mom was a big fan. 'Cause I'm your lady. It's stuck in my head now. Jesus. What do I do? What do I do? Here, let me put a beat or something like that. That just, there we go. That's good. Yeah. So my name is Brian Bett, and I love some hot dogs. Now I'm thinking of Brian Bett. Word. Okay. What's wrong with me interrupting the stream? You got something against me, Sky? I mean, we could talk about it over a hot dog or something. I like that. Some good rhymes there, Izzy. My name is Brian Bett, and I like hot dogs. If you touch them, then you'll get pop dog. I could only imagine having to make a rap with a voice like that. Best of Roach 2021? No. I don't really make those videos. I never really did those. I should definitely do those, but just just never have time for anything. I want to have time for stuff. I'd still be making videos if I had the time for that, like constant videos or a series, and I just don't. I wish I had the time. Like, I wish that could have been my full-time job. I tried for a couple of years, but, you know, I never really picked up on YouTube. So I decided to remove all the ads. I don't make any more money. If there are ads, it's probably because of, like, there's probably a song in there that's, like, copyright or some shit. So YouTube forces an ad on there. But most of, not all my videos should not have ads. And I'm done. Like, I was making like $100 every 2 years on YouTube. It was just, what's even the point of forcing ads on people like this? So I kind of gave up YouTube, and that makes me sad. I just wish I had the time. But how do you explain to your friends and family that you're pouring like 30 to 40 hours sometimes, on a good week 25 hours maybe, on each video you make, like, and you're like, I make no money doing this. You know, like, I don't care about the money. I love doing it. I just want to be able to have enough time in a day to do it, because I love doing that. It creates great memories for me. I do it for me first and foremost, because I love now going back and watching those series again. And like, they look cinematic. It's, you get into it. You could grab some popcorn and watch, and you only got so many episodes, and it's not super long to watch, and it's engaging. But it's my memories, and I'm watching those, and that's what I'm watching. Not my work or anything, just my memories. But yeah, I mean, let's make it to the top of this mountain, and then we can watch some videos together. We're going to chill. We're going to watch some of my old videos. Well, not everything, but we're going to watch some best of, I guess. You wanted some best of? We're going to do it live. Fuck it. We'll do it live. Fuck it. We'll do it live. I love that meme. All right, we're going to struggle here a little bit, guys. Fuck. It's a bit of an incline, but it looks like we're going to have a break over there, so that's not too bad. But this is starting to strain on Mitch, so... It's mountain climbing after all. Gosh, look at that! I'm all the way here! I gotta go all the way there! But it's so fucking beautiful. Holy shit, it's worth it right now. I'm glad I'm doing this, and I get to watch it slowly. Like, I'm not running or anything. I'm just literally looking at everything and taking my time, and I'm taking it in, because I will not be doing this again. Just because I know I won't. There's just no point for any one of my characters to have to come up here, other than Mitch right now. And that's it. You know, and once he's done it, he's just not... Mitch can't do this again, man. This is... There's no way this doesn't cause any kind of damage to my knees, because I'm going to be rolling for that shit, too. Some moobs. Hands up if you got some moobs. I got a bit of that moobs going on myself. Man, I'm getting old. I got moobs now. I'm okay with my moobs, though. I'm no bodybuilder or anything like that. Alright, this could be a little easier to walk right here, but there's that little hump there. It's not too big, though. Moon 30, what's up? How you doing? Sorry I didn't see you there for a moment. It is a freaking beautiful view. Gosh, I need to take a picture of this shit. This is beautiful right now. This will go into my slideshow. Oh man, look at that. Fuck me, that's beautiful. With the snow and everything, like that's just... Oh my god, that's so nice. This is like nature porn, man. This is basically what that is. And it's fucking healthy. Should put black bars too, you know, just makes everything more cinematic. I don't know. My shit's not placed for black bars right now, so. I've done some military training IRL in the snowy mountains, just about like what Mitch is climbing, and I promise you no one is running up. Oh yeah. So awesome to see you acting as I was walking up. Really cool. Thank you, man. Yeah, I love to play it real, man. When I'm a hardcore role player, though. I know I get why people, like, will run up, you know. Not everybody has the time of day. This is my gig. Like, I mean, I'm playing an old man. And, heck, if I be playing some of my other characters, maybe not Brian. Brian is very athletic for some reason. Even for his age, he's in his, you know, past mid-30s, and he's still pretty freaking athletic. But like playing Sam or Tony or Mitch, you know, they would all be walking. Mitch, like, you know, Tony or Sam probably wouldn't be like limping like he's doing, having a hard time. Like right now, I'm cool, you know, but I'll go like extra hard limp, you know, depending, like dying, badly hurt, depending on the incline. So it feels more real. I don't know why I'm off the path right here. I should be here. I was just looking at... Gosh, that's beautiful. Alright, let's get back on the path. Wait, hold on. I want to play something. Hold on. Isn't this perfect? I love Skyrim's soundtrack, though. It's a beautiful soundtrack. Fuck, we should be listening to this right now. Like, this is perfect right now. I continued to walk that day. The others stayed behind. But I needed to make it up there.
I respect the shit out of you.
For me and Emma and Dutch and Hardy and all the others. We only live this one life, and it's so short now. Much more than before. I can't keep waiting. I'm not gonna wait to die. I'm gonna keep going. And I'm going to walk as long as I can. Even if it kills me. Fus Roda. Okay, I'm sorry about that last part. Money Mike, how you doing? 23-month streak, baby. What's up? Thank you. Welcome, man. Almost 2 full years of support to my channel. Mike, I love you. Happy New Year. I know it's probably not now yet for you. Not for me anyways. But hey, we might as well just say it, right? What's a couple of hours difference? We're pretty much in the new year at this point. But life is such a beautiful journey when you know where to look. Yeah, there's just something about the Skyrim soundtrack that I just fucking love. It's emotional, it's empowering at the same time, it just makes you feel like you are there. And with the snow here in the mountains, it just felt appropriate. I'm going with the Skyrim soundtrack for now. It's really nice, it's relaxing, and I miss it. I think we made it on the other side. We were over there earlier when we were freaking out about it. Now we're here. Suddenly, a dragon swoops in and eats Mitch. Turns out he wasn't the Dragonborn. He was just an elder. What's the next song that's going to play for us? Oh, come on, just a little more.
You got this, Mitch. Come on. Yeah. All right. Good. I think I'll have to take a break for a moment.
Oh, just going up the incline. It's just starting to get to me.
Okay. Yeah, to be honest, I thought this trip was going to kill me at times. Oh, okay. Okay. We'll be there soon enough.
Yeah, every time I roll, once I reach close to up an incline, it's going to determine how much I need a break. Five or lower on a D10 is just no breaks. I'm good. I could power through. 6 and higher is a break, but you know, 6 would be a quick little break, like I'm still kind of standing up, just kind of catching my breath a little bit. And then, you know, 10 being like I have to sit down for like 5 minutes. No, but I'm just completely exhausted. So I have to sit down for at least 5 minutes to catch my breath and relax my legs, and I haven't rolled for pains yet. It's a long mountain. It's a tall mountain and a long road. Looks like I am not going to make it there for nighttime. Daytime goes by really fast now. I don't know if they've done something to tweak the times or Just making days a little faster, or is it like, I don't know if it's still daytime or something. Hold on, let me check. Like, is it still morning, I mean? Oh yeah, it's just morning, I think. Hold on. No, it's night. It's already 5 at night. No. No, Mitch has not shat his pants. Or pissed himself or anything like that. Yeah, that sun's going down. We're gonna have to camp somewhere. We're not gonna make it up there, I don't think. Gosh, no, man. It's literally right there. It's right next to me. It's right up there. That's the peak I've been trying to get to. But I'm gonna have to go around to make it there. Gosh, that's beautiful. Fuck, I'm gonna have so many new screenshots here. I like the mountain there. Like, I mean, honestly, I just like all of that. But I still want a nice zoom in shot. There we go. Like, probably something like that. That's nice. Alright, sorry. That's the memories Mitch is making into his mind. I just love Skyrim music, man. It's just good. Especially right now. It's so fitting. I used to be an adventurer, but then I took an arrow to the knee. Oh, let me guess. Someone stole your sweet roll. Gotta make it up that mountain. Well, we're gonna make it there pretty soon. Might make it for a sunrise. I don't know. Sun's still going down. Nighttime goes pretty quickly. And we got this to travel. I've traveled so far from here all the way to here. And that took me about an hour and a half to walk. This does represent real life, man. Like, the distances, it's true. It's like, that's how long it would fucking take you to travel that stuff on foot. I did have to take 2 breaks so far, though. 5-minute breaks, which really suck. So hopefully I don't have to take any more breaks and Mitch can power through the night. Maybe I just keep walking at night. I don't know if it'll depend. If I'm here by nighttime, like complete darkness, I might power through and walk and make it to the top and watch the sunrise from there, 'cause that's what he truly wants, right? So but I doubt we're gonna make it here. I think it's gonna get dark maybe around here. It's gonna be hard to make it through, man. I just want to watch that sunrise. That's the whole point. But luckily, I mean, up the mountain is where I'm gonna log, and I'm gonna make my trip back on the next time that we play Mitch. So for now, our goal is to make it up there. Alright. Gotta go slower a little bit here.
It's so beautiful. Oh my.
Oh, Jesus. Now, obviously, I'm walking slower than the average person. I think that anybody who'd be walking normal speed would probably be about here by now. You'd still be walking, but you'd gain a considerable advantage, you know, from this point, this starting point here. Oh, yeah, for sure. Somebody walking normal, no guns out, just like me. I do have the cane, but it doesn't slow me down. It's the same speed with or without the cane. Yeah, I think actually most people would be probably around here by this time. Oh yeah, they did have a considerable lead on me. So this is the reason why it's taking me a little bit longer. So IRL, like, it would probably not take you an hour and 30 or an hour and a half to make it from here to here on foot. It would probably just take you an hour for you to do that, I guess, distance. Fucking rolled another 8 on top of an incline. God damn it. I gotta make it. So Mitch was a hobo for 47 years, and so he's always traveled, and he's always set himself goals of places to go. And one of his best places was in Alaska, but that's another story. Anyways, and ever since he discovered this island, there was really a lot of beautiful areas for some sunrises and sunsets. The background on the sunrises is, long story short, his mother died. They used to always watch sunrises together, or as often as they could. And, you know, in the morning, drinking the coffee outside and stuff. And Mitch stayed with her until he was like around 20 years old. So he was a mama's boy, but his mom was the only one who loved him, blah, blah, blah. And yeah, they used to always watch it, but she couldn't watch it because she died just before the sun would rise. Mitch went outside. She died at home because she was terminal, and you know she died right at home. And so Mitch went outside to the front porch and watched the sunrise, and he felt like she was there. And ever since, he's never missed one. He's like programmed his mind somehow to always wake up at a sunrise and be ready for the rays of the sun, the first rays of the morning, no matter where it is. Even if trees are hiding, he'll wait until he sees the sun, or at least, you know, just a little bit of the sun at least. All right, this is good enough. It's just an 8 that we rolled, not a 10. I have to wait 10 minutes, 5 minutes. Anyway, so Mitch has been looking for all these really beautiful sunrises because he shares them with he's shared sunrises now with everybody that he's lost as well. And so to him, you know, watching a sunrise is like being with the people he lost, you know, something they shared together, especially his mother. And so he always swore to himself when he got here 2 years ago, roughly 2 years ago on the island. He went a lot of places, but because of his older age, you know, going up the mountain was always a risk for him. So he was like, I'm gonna do this last. I don't want to mess up my legs going up this mountain. And I still have a lot of traveling to do. And if I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna do it last. So Mitch decided not to hold back, and the apocalypse happened, blah blah blah. And I met some people, and I told some people about this and wanting to go up this mountain, and just he never really did it, and he held back, and then people died, and then he realized that life is too short, and this is one of the goals he had set himself, like I talked in the beginning, and he can't not do it. He needs to do it. He needs to do it to prove to himself he can still travel, like he's done for 47 years, and that he's still a capable walker, I guess. He just loves walking so much, but at the same time he wants to share that ultimate sunrise, at the peak of the world, basically. At least one time with his mother, and with like Emma that he was close to, and now Dutch that's died, and even Artie, and everybody else that he knows that has died, and he's shared a sunrise with at least once. And so he's doing that for them. This is going to be way too hard on Mitch here. I'm going to have to roll for pain here soon. So he's doing it to prove it to himself. It's that one thing, and if he's going to retire from being a hobo for good, he needs to do this. This is the ultimate trek, And, yeah. Absolutely. All right, we're not going to be taking a break. Am I feeling pain?
Thank you for being a friend.
Oh, I'm feeling some considerable pain. Moon, thank you, man. I really appreciate that. Thank you for being a friend. Alright, now because of the pain, we're going to be walking on a hurt. That's going to be our new default right now, because that's a 7. So I'm going to have to pop a codeine.
Okay.
No, the dice does not like me. But Mitch is in pain right now.
Still so much to go. Oh. I'll make it. I have to.
Now I'll be able to walk more normally once the pill icon disappears. That's my rule to the game. That means the pill has finally taken effect. It's actually under effect right now, but technically in the game, but You know, pills usually take a while before they actually take effect. It's like 15 to 40 minutes depending on the type of medicine. So, when the pill icon is gone, I could walk like to my normal Mitch walk. Still a wobble, but less than this.
Thank you for being a friend.
Swarmo, what's up? Thank you for being a friend.
Oh, that last turn is going to be pretty hefty, isn't it? Huh. It's truly beautiful out here. Wow. The sun is going down. I don't think I'll make it up there in time. At least my legs are feeling a little better.
God, man, I am digging this walk right now with the Skyrim music. It's so good. Sorry if I'm quiet. I'm just kind of vibing right now. Yeah, unfortunately, I do not have the footage anymore, other than the streams. But those are like in 720p. I stream in 720p, and the reason for that is because of the viewers. I think some people can't like always change the resolution. They're stuck to watching 1080, and that really messes up on their bandwidth. And sometimes they just don't have great connection, so it just buffers all the time for them, or very frequently. So yeah, that's why I choose to stream in 720, and I never seem to have issues. The image quality is pretty good, right, for 720, like right now. It's not like too pixelaty or anything like that, especially if I'm still imaged, but should be good enough. But yeah, I don't have the past footage anymore. Had to make some room at some point, and I moved on from that idea of making the whole Mitch series. I just couldn't find time to do it. But and to be honest, like, no disrespect to any other editor, it's just that I have a specific way I edit my stuff that is different. I'm not saying that other people wouldn't do a good job. In fact, I'd kind of welcome that idea and see, you know, maybe I could give like a piece, like a story, to many video editors, and see like, what could you guys do with this, you know, like, what would you do with this episode? I think that'd be kind of cool, you know, to see a short story or something like that, and a perspective of different editors, because I think that's really, like, editing is a style, it's a signature, you know, and I have mine and the others have theirs, you know, and you know, I have ways of doing things, obviously, but I'd be very curious to see how other experienced editors would fare with some of my RP work, you know, like all the footage I would have obtained and stuff, and just give it to them and say, hey, like, make me an episode. Like, I want to see what it looks like when I'm not the one that has to do it, you know? But then again, I'm super picky about my own stuff, though. Like, I'm very picky, like, when I'm editing. Like, that's what I mean. Like, when I'm editing, I'm always too picky with myself. I think I might be able to make it before sunrise. Oh, that's pretty cool. Alright, I forgot to put this back on. I would have felt that normally, so we're just going to pretend we always had that on. Like, normally I would have just pulled it down, but I just kind of take it off real quick. And sometimes I forget to put it back on. Yeah, we might be able to make it before... Yeah, I think Mitch is going to power through. We're going to power through. We're not going to stop for the night. We're going to power through this. Oh my god. Oh, no! That's a pretty big incline here. Maybe I don't have to start it right away. Maybe at that midpoint right there. That looks like a bigger incline there. Oh, wait. Mitch is in Skyrim. Is he the Dragonborn? I don't know yet. We'll find out later once we meet the dragon at the top. That is the one true mission, to be honest. What was the name of the dragon at the throat of the earth or some shit like that? Like, I love Skyrim to bits and pieces, but I haven't played it in so long that I forgot the name of certain things. Oh, Pathrax. I can't remember which one was at the top. I'm pretty close. I'm right here, and this is the path, as you guys can see, that I have to make. There's water here, luckily, which is kind of nice. It's nice to know. Fuck, this incline's gonna be difficult. Fuck! Mitch is exhausted. He's been walking all damn day, like, since sunrise. And now the sun is setting.
Oh, come on.
He's not gonna take a break, as per the dice decided.
Oh, my goodness. Wow. Oh, God. Oh, this one's going to hurt. I know it. Oh, come on. Goodness. Oh, just a little more. Okay.
How you doing, Rem? Mitch needs his couch right now.
Oh, come on. It feels like it's so far away. Oh, thank goodness. I still got daylight. The advantage of being so high up. Oh, just a little more. A little more. Oh, it's gonna get cold. I think I can push through. Pretty sure I could make it there. I don't know, man. Nighttime is like so fast. It's like 20 minutes. It's gone. Oh, this is a lot more steep than I anticipated.
You do that for me, then I got your back.
Hey, Zombie, what's up? Thank you so much for 2 months. How you doing? What is my microphone setup? It doesn't have like a brand. It's not a brand name, and it cost me like 25 bucks at the time, Canadian. It was on special though. It was like normally around 40 bucks Canadian, so that's roughly like 30 bucks US. As to what the mic is, I'd have to pull it up. Geez, it's like a very generic microphone, but it weighs really like heavy, like a professional mic, and it's like it feels and acts and sounds pretty professional. But it is a quarter jack, you know, well, not a quarter jack, but the regular like input jack for microphones. So it's not USB or anything like that. It's a condensed microphone as well. And I'm using a boom stand and everything. But geez, I'd have to pull it up. Where is it? kind of scared to tab, you know, right now. And I don't want to stop because I need to power through. But maybe later, if you remind me, I'm sure as heck going to, if you're still around after this trip is done, at least this part of the trip, which seems pretty darn soon, I might say. Then I'll pull it up. I'll go check my previous orders and stuff and see what the name is, because it's a pretty affordable mic and it's great quality. It's a plug and play quality, you know. I should keep a link handy to that microphone, because it's a question I get often, and it's just like, it doesn't really have a brand name to it, you know? So it's hard for me to remember. Like, I can't say it's like a Yeti or something like that, because it's not like easy like that for me. But I'm very satisfied with my microphone. For the price, anyways. I don't know, Bush. You know, I don't know. I don't think I've ever heard Mitch be mad. Like, angry. Yeah, it's like, what are you talking about? I'm angry right now. Like, oh, okay. Jeez. Nope, no mixer or anything like that. That's too expensive, man. I can't afford to buy myself stuff. I just can't. I got a almost minimum wage job, even if I'm a manager. I'm barely making more than minimum wage, and yeah, 3 kids, wife, you know, rent and food and bills, oh my god. Just, I could never really treat myself. I'd love to have like a really professional mic and a mixer and all that. So someday, maybe. I mean, I've been streaming already for almost 7 years now. In January, it's going to be 7 years. But like really streaming on a tight schedule, like always the same thing, pretty much. Very regularly for maybe the past, you know, almost 5 years, I'd say. The first 2 years of Twitch was kind of, this was way back in the day of Twitch, you know, and it was a little different. Not everybody was streaming all the time, and it wasn't really something everybody wanted. Oh my god! Ah! I got a combat log. There's no way I'm going to survive this, but I'm going to be injured, though. Oh yeah, dude, anybody could run if they got a wolf or a fucking zombie on their ass. But there's no way I can fight them. I don't have a gun or anything. Yeah, I can't. Fuck yeah, I said it from the beginning. If wolves do attack me, I'm a combat log them. Unless I have something close to protect me, but there is nothing. Other than that one wall, and they're probably chewing on me or something. No, I don't think it was just one. I'm pretty sure I heard two of them. I heard footsteps, like, and then I heard another bark or like a sound, or I don't know. It felt like there was two. Maybe we could go back and watch. But there's no way I'm gonna fight them, man. But now Mitch is injured, so fantastic. No, that cane takes like 5 hits to take a zombie out. There's no way I'm gonna fight those wolves with the cane. With the axe I got, I could probably do it, but nah. Hey, don't worry about it, Debbie. I just had to combat log on some fucking wolves right now. My first wolf interaction in the mountains, and now I'm gonna be injured about it, so I'm gonna say, I guess once I do come back into this, that the wolf might have like fell off the mountain but it bit me or something. That might make more sense. Time to metagame and jump on it after not playing for months. Yeah, just go kill those wolves for me, please. I mean, there's not much I can do now. There's no way I can log back in. Those wolves are going to be there. Oh yeah. For my first combat log like ever. I always said I'd combat log on wolves or bears as Mitch, and it's never really happened. This is the first time in all this time I've been playing Mitch on here, on TRZ, it doesn't matter where I played Mitch. It's never happened where I actually had to do it. Oh gosh. Alright, let's do something. Wolves, Chop. Straight up wolves. And sneaky ones too. Like, they didn't even fucking make themselves known at all. They straight up just fucking charged me. I doubt it was just one, because I never see just one wolf. There's always like one or two. There's always like two others. It's either 3, 5, or like 8. It's kind of ridiculous, but like I'm pretty sure there was at least 2. But there's definitely one. But we'll look at the clip in a second here. Just loading up the game again so we can watch YouTube, because it's easier for me. I don't have to. I'm too lazy. I don't want to set up a panel so we can see from my desktop, so we'll just watch it from the Steam overlay like we always do. Like a gray one, so it wasn't even the alpha. So there's definitely more than just the one. It's just probably they weren't all close to me yet. And sometimes the game's kind of buggy, so maybe there were some down the little mountain right there. You know, that spawned there, or just fell down there. Admin spawn. I doubt they'd spawn wolves on me. Alright. Well, let's hope I'm not dead, though, once I do get back in. But we're gonna have to wait a considerable amount of time. Hey, nice. Yeah, welcome to Descent, man. Alright. Audio, put the master volume down so that doesn't bother us, and let's watch that clip of what just happened. everybody want it. Oh my god! Ah! Oh, there is another one. Oh shit! I pressed the wrong button. I should not use my mouse button right now. Everybody want it. Oh my god! Ah! Right up in front, right here. See? It's right there. I knew I saw something in front and in the back. Wasn't really something everybody wanted. Oh my god! Ah! Wasn't really something everybody wanted. Oh. Alright, let's watch a little more here. Ah! Yeah, they literally sneaked up on me. Like, I didn't even have a chance to respond. No noise, no howl. I got a combat log. There's no way I'm gonna... So, I think standing here might have helped me. I don't know, man. They probably munched on me pretty good. I'm gonna be bleeding profusely once we're back in. I'm fairly confident. But, yeah, I'll be officially bit now. As to where I'm bit, it did jump at me from behind, so I would say, like, it got me somewhere up high. What would make sense from what we saw? Let's go back to that clip, right? Or where was it? Oh, it's not in this chat here. I'm on, like, my stream page. Alright. Yeah. Yeah, see how it just like snuck up? Yeah, it clawed me maybe. Maybe it didn't even bite me. It seems like it didn't bite me. And then it might have like jumped this wall. Let's pretend it jumped this wall and fell down the freaking mountain. Maybe both of them did. There's two of them, that's for sure. So we know Mitch saw two wolves and maybe he was able to get up on that little thing there. And he's going to be scratched though. And yeah, it feels like... No, I'm not going to touch my legs. It went up high to try to grab me by the shoulders almost. So it feels like they would have probably hit my my shoulders or the upper like arms or something like that as I turned. Maybe even my face, but I don't know because I did kind of turn, but I started running and then it clawed at me, but it jumped when it did it. So I don't know. Watch. Yeah, see, it jumped up high, but it did hit me, and I was bleeding. I'm bleeding. It's just one scratch though. So yeah, it seems to be a scratch, I guess, and I guess I'm gonna be injured like that. I'm gonna have to treat that wound. So I'm thinking like it got me on the shoulder or something, maybe. Fuck, I don't know, man. That bear cowl, not a bear cowl, but the wolf cowl plus the jacket and everything, like they would have had to fucking really, even with their teeth, would have been hard for them to, you know, pull in there right quick with one bite. Yeah, let's see if it's a bite or if it's a scratch. All right, so 1 through 5, I'm gonna roll D10. 1 through 5 will be a bite, and 6 through 10 will be a scratch. All right. So it's a bite. I got bit by a wolf. So it's a wolf bite. Yep. That's gonna have to get checked. Hopefully I'll be able to see a lamb or something. It'll be in the arm, in the back of the arm, maybe the forearm. I'll go with the left arm. Because, you know, I need my right arm, and it's already gonna fuck me up. I'm gonna roll for some infections and stuff. So yeah, first thing you do, you block it with your arm. Yeah, well, I was running from it when it jumped at me, but it might have grabbed, like, you know, as your arms go in the back a little bit. I'm gonna say it bit me on my forearm in the back there, as my arm went in the back when I tried to run away from it. So it grabbed my left arm. And yeah, I guess that'll be the story right now. And Mitch's his arm is in pain, his legs are in pain, He's not doing well. I want to go up that mountain, man. I almost want to make a ticket and say, please delete the wolves now. I have a story. They've fallen down the hill. Thank you. But I can't do that. I can't do that. But I really want to continue. We were so close too, man. We were almost at the top. Like, almost at the top, man. Right on time too. I would have spent the night up there, and then I would have watched a beautiful sunrise, and... I combat logged on some wolves. That's what happened. I was just having a nice old time right here. I turn around and this wolf snuck up on me. No word, nothing. Just, you know, snuck up on me. Then there's another one in front of me. And then I just climbed on here and said, you know what? I'm bleeding. Fuck it. I'm out. Alt F4 out of there so fast. So fast. Oh my god. That was something else, man. Have you ever seen a pussy? Well, you just watched it. I mean, there's nothing I could have done, man. There's no way I was going to survive that. They would have made me pass out really quickly. Two of them, I didn't even have an axe out and ready for them. I couldn't even anticipate them. They caught me by surprise. Man, like, I wish they would have howled. If at least they would have howled, you know, I wouldn't be as much in pain, but I still would have came up with a story for the Alt F4, and I would have been injured anyways. That would have been the consequence of my Alt F4. So I still have a consequence. It did bite me, and that might cause some form of infection that hopefully Lamb, can help Mitch with. Well, I don't know yet, typically. I mean, I think when you combat log or crash or anything in the game, the zombies and wolves and stuff are supposed to, like, stop attacking you during that time. They're supposed to, but yeah, I don't know. Or it's like if you're passed out or something like that, they kind of walk away, or I don't know. Fuck, man. I really want to log in to see, but it's like I know they're still in the vicinity. They have to still be close. So long as no one else is around. Yeah. Yeah, I know the despawn thing, it does happen, but I'm just fucking afraid I'm going to spawn in and they're going to be munching on me. If that's the case, I could always ask an admin to res, maybe, but even then, like, just feels like, ugh. They should be gone about now, so we could give it a shot. No promises. Maybe we're gonna die here. Like, I'm not perming to wolves, guys, so don't worry. Mitch is not dead. I mean, he might be, technically, mechanically speaking, in the game dead, but... Oh, yeah. I got a bite to my left forearm from all this, and then the wolves probably tried to leap at me when I took the wall there, and then they fell down the mountain. And Mitch somehow was able to, what a courageous man. Oh my goodness. Hey, maybe this is gonna wake up Mitch and knowing he might need a gun. I'm gonna roll for that too, actually. So. Alright, let me get the volume back up. See if that influences him, because, eventually he might have to use a gun. Yeah, he knows that. So, yeah. I never say never to anything, because the dice decide. Alright, well, let's freaking hope, huh? Let's hope. Oh, I love this song. It's like my favorite one, too. Okay. Ugh, and it's dark, man. How am I supposed to fucking... I'm not in game yet, but I saw that it's dark. Oh my god. Okay, I'm gonna shut the music off for now, because I really need to, No, that's Skyrim. Oh, I'm not bleeding or anything? Maybe it didn't register me. My combat log has saved my ass. I still gotta... Oh, no, okay, there it is. It's triggered in. All right, well, good, because I actually want to do this, so let's go. Um... Oh, my arm. Yeah, Chop, that's the story right now. I jumped that wall and they kind of jumped after me and went down the mountain, so they slipped and fell down the mountain. That's what I'm going with right now. But Mitch's arm is fucked. I'm going to treat it with iodine and all that a little later, but he knows he's got to push through it. He's such a stubborn freaking man, so... This last little push right here is a really difficult one. He's fucking looking over his shoulder, is he? Oh, no shit. Wait, on Descent or on a, public server or something? Gotcha. Oh, no shit. Looking for a song, but I just can't forget. I forget which one it is. Oh. I'm like super attentive right now. We could keep fooling wolves like that for a while, I guess. It's always downhill on this side. You trick them by jumping the wall, and then they just kind of fall into... They go in too fast and they just fall. They slip and fall, so I don't know. It's a good way to excuse it. Yep. And that's it. Yeah, I'm not gonna make it there, man. It's impossible. Those fucking wolves are just gonna keep attacking me. Oh, man, I can't play because, you know, gonna keep fucking dealing with wolves at night. There's just no way I can do this. I'm gonna stand on a brick wall, close my light, and just keep quiet in the hopes they don't come around me. Well, it seems like Mitch is not gonna make it tonight, so we're gonna continue this journey tomorrow. I think not tomorrow, but the day after, because tomorrow I am off, spending time with my family. It's New Year's Day, and then I'm going to be back on Sunday. But